Welcome to the Official Personality Guru. The ENTJ personality is all about meeting challenges. The ENTJ has natural born confidence and charisma that allows them to move about the world in a way that leads to a lot of success. The ENTJ wants to make things happen, and they will usually figure out enough information to get the result they believe is right. The ENTJ loves being in the mix and being decisive. They usually have large goals and visions that others can't see as clearly as they do. The ENTJ sees where things can go and usually develops a roadmap of steps that need to be completed to get there. They can be flexible, but usually they're pretty steadfast on the end result. The ENTJ can seem to be a bit commanding and maybe intimidating, but they do not see this as a weakness. The ENTJ believes they can get their way, and usually they can outlast the opposition to make it happen. The ENTJ is also skilled in recognizing the potential in others, which can help them to develop their sensitivity and people skills. They're strong communicators, but they should always be aware of ways to develop more tact and be less critical of others when they don't live up to their very high expectations. Today, let's talk about ENTJ personality and Enneagram Type 6. Before we start, make sure to subscribe to the Official Personality Guru and ring the bell icon to get regular updates on our latest uploads. And if you like this video, click the thumbs up button and share it with your friends. The Enneagram Type 6 is all about security. The Enneagram 6 wants to live a lifestyle of safety and to be supported. This usually leads to them joining up with people and groups that can provide this. They usually become very good at understanding how they can fill a role that will contribute to their tribe. They are good at foreseeing problems and figuring out ways to solve them before they occur. Because of this, they are hyper alert and may sometimes be stressed out. They're full of self-doubt because they don't believe they can be their own support. They're at their best when they are able to relax and be self-sufficient. They're naturally able to help others, but they should become better at helping themselves. The Enneagram 6 is very loyal and will stick through even the toughest of times as long as they believe they are supported. They don't believe in being the loudest or draw the most attention, believing that it can be dangerous to have such a target on their back. However, their self-doubt is their biggest Achilles heel. They need to learn to believe in themselves. They need to make decisions on their own and build a track record of having success without needing support. The 6 is all about sticking with people they're loyal to, though, which makes them a very good friend and companion. They need to address their emotional insecurity. They can be a walking contradiction at times. If they can learn to manage and confront their fear, they can become that strong person they are searching for in someone else. The Enneagram 6, by contrast, is populated mostly by Myers-Briggs sensing S types. 6s are more practical and less introspective, philosophical than 4s and 5s, and while their introversion contributes some measure of self-reliance, their sensing or S preference makes them less comfortable with, and perhaps less interested in, constructing their own philosophies and worldview from the ground up. They therefore turn to outside sources and affiliations for support and guidance, which Tillich describes as participation. 6's propensity for participation leads them to adopt fairly conventional or traditional attitude toward life and work. In cultures like the US that value hard work and conscientiousness, 6s are ready to step in and do their part. Doing so not only fortifies their reputation and affiliations, but also augments their sense of financial security. Having now outlined some general characteristics of the 6, we will now turn our sights toward two types or subtypes of the Enneagram 6. Well, I'm unaware of other theorists taking this approach. After extensive investigation and conceptualization, it eventually stuck to me that the 6 actually entails two rather distinct subtypes, the loyalist 6 and the skeptical 6. Similarities between 6 wing 7 and 6 wing 5. 1. Distrustful. Distrust and suspicion are part of type 6, so it affects both types alike. This can have a negative effect on their decisions and life choices. Romantic partners and friends may also struggle to gain their trust. That never ends well. 2. Prone to fear and anxiety. The weaknesses of both types are also the same. They're both in the fear triad. However, they show this fear is very different. 6 wing 5s are more likely to use the phobic defense mechanism. This is aided by type 5 who likes to withdraw from fearful situations. 6 wing 7s are more likely to be counterphobic. This is backed up by the expressive type 7. 3. Loyalty runs in their veins. Type 6 is nicknamed this loyal skeptic. Thus, you can expect 6 wing 7 and 6 wing 5 to be very loyal to those they care about. Their loyalty might also extend to other concepts or ideas such as religion and their favorite celebrities. 4. Both cautious. The basic desire of type 6 is to be secure or safe. Thus, both 6 wing 5 and 6 wing 7 are very cautious people. Taking unnecessary risks doesn't appeal to them. This tendency to err on the side of caution is present throughout their lives. 5. Both skeptical. Both types will be very skeptical. As you probably already guessed, their similarities will come from sharing the same dominant type. Both types will find it difficult to believe in a new idea or project. For the 6 wing 7s, they might not engage with this new idea until proven workable. For 6 wing 5s, they are more likely to investigate or learn more about the idea. Once this has been done, they decide whether it is worth their time or not. Both types are likely to give a previously failed idea or another chance. How about you as an ENTJ or any other personality type with an Enneagram of type 6? What are the information about you, aside of course from what we have mentioned? Be sure to watch until the end and share your experience for a chance to have your comment pinned. 6 wing 5 versus 6 wing 7, what's the difference? 1. The core desires of their wings. Finally, the core desire of their wing is another difference. For 6 wing 5s, they value self-sufficiency and competence. This is one reason why 6 wing 5s are drawn towards teaching or academics. 6 wing 7s want to be happy and contented. They don't want to feel deprived, thus 6 wing 7s are drawn towards adventures and having a great time. So, that's all we got for the 6 wing 5 versus 6 wing 7 comparison. Are you a 6 wing 5 or a 6 wing 7? Regardless, you are awesome. Before we continue, if you enjoyed this video, make sure to give us a like and share it with your friends. Subscribe to the Official Personality Guru for more amazing videos. Don't forget to ring the bell icon to stay updated with our content. 2. How they show their anxiety. As earlier stated, both variants are anxious. However, they show their anxiety in different ways. 6 wing 7s are more upfront about it. They might look nervous or be panicked when things go wrong. 6 wing 5s, on the other hand, are less expressive. 3. Planning versus spontaneous. While both sides will err on the side of caution, 6 wing 7s are more spontaneous and impulsive. 6 wing 5s are more likely to be planners. This also affects the way they handle money. 6 wing 5s are more likely to be adept savers. They will worry about losing their self-sufficiency. This will serve as motivation to resist outrageous spending. 6 wing 7s will also have an air of financial control. However, they will splurge the cash whenever their adventurous side takes over. Thus, their moment of madness is enough to undo all their fine work.